Hi everybody and welcome to my latest video. Today I'm going to be giving you 7 steps on how you can develop or increase your confidence and your charisma. I think that they're really important qualities to have if you want to make it in the industry as a singer, TV presenter, if you want to make it as a teacher in education, if you want to make it as anybody that works in sales or business, or even if you work in your career, you do need to have confidence and you do need to have charisma. Okay, so in terms of confidence, when I say confident, I mean that you should believe in yourself, believe in what you're going to do, and be assertive. So I think that if you're confident, you actually act assertive, you actually act like somebody that has good body language, you give good eye contact, you're actually able to talk to people without acting nervous and shaky and so on and so forth. And you need to increase your confidence because people like confident people. It can actually work for you. If you actually come across as confident as well, you're able to persuade and convince people. So in terms of charisma now, charisma is about being charming, friendly, sociable, a people person, a likable person. You know when Simon says that likability factor in X Factor? That is what charisma is all about. It's about having that likability factor, being able to persuade people with your beauty, with your handsomeness, with your confidence, with your lovely, alluring personality. So it's about having that glow. It's a bit like being a glamorous person. It's just being a charming person, knowing how to smile, knowing how to really make people like you. Okay, so now I'm going to talk you through the 7 ways on how I think you can build the confidence and charisma. Okay, so the first thing is body language. So try to project good body language. It's all about eye contact, it's all about standing tall. Don't, walk with your back not straight and then your head down, and when you're talking to somebody, giving them no eye contact, looking down to the floor. It's just going to show that you don't have that good communication skills, and you have to have good communication skills, especially if you're going for a job interview, if you're trying to get promotion at work. You need to have good communication skills. So communication is not just about what you say. You may have the best thing on your CV, you may have the best resume in the world, but if you do not know how to say great things about yourself, communicate your best skills and show it as well, then you're not going to be very believable and you may forfeit your position that was for you. The second thing I'll say to increase your confidence and charisma is to dress to impress. Be somebody that dresses in a way that's impressive. Know your best colours and start wearing them. So for example, I like the colours fuchsia pink, I like the colour green on me, and I think they bring out my eyes, they bring out my skin tone, they bring out my complexion and so on and so forth. So I like to wear them and I think that they catch the eye. So if someone's seen me wearing green and pink, they're going to think, oh, who's that over there? She's wearing something that suits her colour, she's wearing something that suits her skin tone. Who is that? That kind of thing. So it's going to draw that attention, that publicity to me. So if you're trying to stand out in an event, you need to make sure you're wearing colours that do catch the eye, but don't go over the top with it. Don't try too hard. You should try, but don't make it look like you're just going over the top and acting like a complete hideous weirdo just to get attention. Just try and, make small tweaks and have some swagger about it. Okay, so the third thing I'll say to you to increase your confidence and charisma is to practice and practice and practice. And when I say practice, you might be thinking, what am I meant to practice? Practice whatever it is you need to do to become good, to be professional. So for example, if you're going to be performing at a talent show, practice your song, sing over and over. Obviously don't over rehearse, but do it enough to believe that you're going to be good when you get on that stage. If you go and perform and you haven't rehearsed, you're going to feel inconfident because you haven't actually been rehearsing, you haven't been practicing, you haven't actually seen that you can nail it, you haven't seen yourself nail it, so you don't know if you're going to do a good job, and there's where that lack of confidence and the lack of charisma comes straight away. And instead of acting confident and wonderful, you start acting nervous and shy. Another thing you can do is to practice your speech. For example, if you're going for an interview, you think there's going to be some certain interview questions, go over them. You know what's going to come up. There's no point you just go in there and say, no, I don't know. If you don't know, ask them, email them and say to them, what would you like me to study? Or you can speak to a career advisor, or you can speak to your friends or anybody in the field that you know and try and find out some questions for you to rehearse. Go on Google, go on the internet, find out some questions. There's loads of books and material out there. Do your research, practice in that sense. Once you start practicing your questions and answers, and you get comfortable thinking, yeah, do you know what, I'm doing well at this, I think it's going to go fine, you're likely to do fine. And even if you make a mistake, you're going to know that it's just going to be nerves. You're going to say to yourself, I tried, so it's just nerves naturally, rather than it being that you didn't bother to try it. So in terms of practice as well, you can rehearse things like your performances, like maybe if you're going for a game or if you're doing some kind of athletic sport and you really need to up your game, you need to work on that as well. So that could be, or it could be your driving lessons, it could be even doing hairstyles if you're a hairdresser hairdresser in a salon and you want to really perfect yourself and be more confident, it's by you doing those hairstyles that you will get better and better. And when you see yourself getting better, you're just going to naturally have that charisma and that confidence because you see yourself doing well and you're going to feel good about yourself. Okay, so the fourth step on how you can develop confidence and charisma is definitely keeping fit and healthy. I think if you've got a very good diet, a rich diet of, you know, eating vegetables, fruit, drinking plenty of water, you're actually building yourself up to be more confident and have more charisma. Because I've noticed that athletes and people that look good and really work out, they always feel better about themselves. They want to wear those bikinis, they want to wear those swimwear, they want to go on the beach, or they do want to get into nice dresses and nice outfits because they feel confident because they've been working hard. And even if you don't feel that confidence because maybe you feel like my body's not in shape, I'm not really where I want to be, I think if you start working on your health and fitness, you will still feel that boost and you will feel better about yourself and you will feel like, do you know what, I've lost 2 pounds, I'm going to wear that nice dress after all. So even if you're not as slim as you want to be, so even if you're not the perfect size you want to be, I think if you start working on your health and fitness, your confidence and charisma will improve. And I think sometimes when you're working out with fitness and with your health, I think you're giving yourself the edge against your competitors, because if they're training and running outside, they're getting stronger, they're getting fitter, they're getting more confident. They are just pushing past any obstacle that may come their way. So get fit and get healthy, and I believe this will help your confidence and your charisma. The next thing to do to increase your confidence and charisma as step number 5 is to travel more. I believe traveling is the key to building your confidence and charisma, because you're going to have new experiences, you're going to meet new people, you're going to explore new cultures, you're going to gain some real good diverse knowledge, and you're going to gain understanding on food and cultures and people, and you're going to interact and meet new people and learn new things. You're going to see things you've never seen before. And I think when you actually go abroad, you actually gain new experiences, become more enriched, and you become more aware about life, and you just actually start to feel that, wow, I've been there. You've got stories to tell. People want to know where you've been, the country you've been to, and what did you experience there, and who did you meet, and so on and so forth. So make sure you travel more. And you know, if you want to travel, think about countries you've not been to before. It's obviously good to go to the countries you've been to before as well, because maybe they're really good countries. Like if you go to Australia once a year, I mean, there's nothing wrong with going to Australia once a year. It's a brilliant country. But you can also explore other countries or other cities. Don't be afraid to, don't just think, oh, England's crap because you live in England. You know, all the cities are the same. Well, they're not. Everywhere's different, and when you start traveling, you will learn new things and you will start being and feeling adventurous, and that charisma and confidence will come out because you're doing something extraordinary that not everybody gets to do. Okay, so the 6th thing you can do to develop your confidence and charisma is to smile. I think your smile is one of the biggest weapons that you have, and if you can learn to have more fun and smile more and laugh more, you know, whether that be watching comedies, whether that be just smiling for the sake of it. So maybe you're working, instead of you being so serious, you can put a smile on your face, smile at the customers, you know, smile at your manager, just don't do cheesy, but just smiling more, you know, being a bit more friendly, because that smile could make someone come up to you and say, oh, hi, how are you? You might get talking and you might exchange business cards. Maybe if you're at a conference or a seminar, because you were friendly, you've now opened yourself up to receive a business card or for you to promote your business. But if you're so cold, blank, just, you know, no emotion, no expression, you could be sitting next to a millionaire and you wouldn't know. So it's all about smiling more, having more fun as well, and you can have more fun by going out more, doing activities such as fitness activities, sporting activities, like you could go for bowling, badminton, you can play basketball, you can play football, you can go to play a game of pool. Just do things that give you that social fun factor. Okay, so the final step I'll give to you on how you can build your confidence and charisma is to step out of your comfort zone and get used to doing things that are not very comfortable. You're never going to grow or stretch yourself. You're never going to move forwards if you're just stuck doing the same thing in your local town, your local city, your local area. I would advise you, for example, if you want to compete in a competition, maybe you want to do a marathon, maybe you want to do a race, I would say to you, try and do something out of your city, out of your local area. Try and do it in another city or maybe in another country. I think that's a great way to develop your confidence, because you're going to be around new people, you're going to have to do it in a new place. And, you know, for example, with the UK Dazzling Beauty competition, one of the things I did this year is we went to Essex to do a live competition. And we could have obviously started off with London. I live in London, it's the easiest place to start the competition. But I was like, nope, let's stretch ourselves, let's go to Colchester. It's not like I just went to the really common places like Romford. It's all about stretching yourself by getting outside of your comfort zone. Get out of your comfort zone as well in terms of putting yourself forward, volunteering your services, socialise more, do new things, interact with new people, find out what you can do to stand out, and that is going to make you more confident and have more charisma. But if your comfort zone is to always think negative and think low thoughts about yourself, to reject compliments, start doing the opposite. Start building yourself up with positive words. Look yourself in the mirror and say, I am beautiful, I'm special, I'm confident, I'm a great person, I'm a people person, I have fantastic skills. And if you find you have any weaknesses, like maybe you're not good with IT, perhaps you're not even good with your English, maybe you're still struggling with your English, you're trying to improve it, get on it. Basically, start improving it from today. Work on your English, work on your spelling, work on your punctuation, work on your maths, work on your education, work on reading. If you're not very good at reading, start working on it, because those things that are holding you back, if you keep staying in that comfort zone of, oh no, let me just manage as I am now, you're not going to build confidence and you're going to stay where you are. If you start working on those weaknesses, if you start confessing those good things about yourself and start saying positive things and thinking positive and accepting, if you start accepting compliments, accepting when someone says you look nice, yes I do look nice, thank you very much, instead of saying, oh no I don't, I'm ugly, I'm so fat. You know, it's not helping you. You're not helping yourself to be more confident, and you're not helping yourself to have more charisma. So you've got to start working for you and not against you. Okay, so I hope my tips help. There's so many more tips on confidence and charisma, so hopefully I'll do more videos on this and talk about other areas of things you can do to improve. So anyway, I hope this helped, and I'll definitely be making more videos in future. So keep on checking back to this page, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you share this, tweet this, Facebook it. Just get everybody hearing this message. It's for all of your lovely friends and your family too. So please share the word. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye.